sweat like I feel the pressure, but I can take it 'cause I'm not alone. Where the truth is given me to guide me through the darkness. I was so trapped, but he set me free.
Okay, got a no AC. Check what's going on here. Very humid days. These are the days fan motors go down. It just seems for me when it's just as humid out, it takes a toll.
Unfortunately, my camera blanked out here, and so what happened was I discharged the capacitors, and then I found that the Redrun wire to the compressor from the contactor to the compressor had completely broken in half, and so discharged it, removed the wire.
Okay, got some ice, got my gear, get it done. The compressor has a thermal overload switch as well as the fan. Set my bottle Gatorade there, and nice freezer pack up top. You just cool it down pretty quickly, and with the Gatorade bottle, it works pretty good to turn it upside down, take off the cap, and if you can have it balanced, as the water moisture starts to melt, it'll start to run down a little, and start to cool this puppy off. Also brought some cold water. It is blazing hot up here, and another deal of ice. Just kind of set it against the compressor, and you'll see it start to steam. I'll take a peek at my wiring at the compressor itself. And everything is intact there. So we're okay there. Gotta change out my caps. A new 35 microfarad, and a new 5, and a new hard start kit, even though that hard start kit looks like it's probably okay, but I'll just change it out anyway. Got our cable strap holding off there. Okay. So let's see. Let's start with the fan cap. It's always a good idea to discharge them. You just never know. Looks like this one's got an extra little tie on the front. Just keeping everything in place. Ooh, yeah, leaking oil. So that one is definitely bad. Yikes. Okay, and then on the compressor, or on the capacitor, the 35, we've got our Herm separate, and then the blue and red, the commons. Oh, wow. There's where our red wire went, and that's what went wrong. That red wire that I took off earlier. I will need to remake a lead here, and it goes right there. Yeah, it all makes sense now. But anyway, I'm going to change this capacitor out. It looks bad. Leads are just hanging off there. Okay. loosen the strap a little bit. Slide up our hard start kit. Capacitor. Okay. And we can test those as well, but you know, that thing is toast. Alright. Fun. So we need to make a new lead for the red wire. Which is no biggie. I'll actually take this back to a good section. And I can actually, what I'll do is, this lead's good. And this one I can run straight to the screw, so that will work out much better, I believe. Redrun wire. Just keep this puppy alive for a while. Okay. My wire stripped. Run it to my screw there. Give the wire a bit of a curve and insert it so that we can plug it in. Good. Okay. Now our capacitor, I usually like to put the start wire by itself, and then there's a blue wire, and here's our red wire. Red wire is a little loose, so tighten that down, give it a little pinch. Yeah, there we go. And we'll put our hard start on while we're here. One lead goes to each side. I like to put this lead with the extra little jumper on the common side in case you needed another port. That's most likely where you'd want it. Okay, there we go. So there's our wires. Go. Set our cap in. And our screw here. Okay, now ready for our red wire here. Down and in. Tighten it down. Can't see a thing. Okay, we're all in there and we're ready to run. And the question is, did we throw any fuses? Got my meter. Drink some water, sweating pretty profusely. Okay. Yeah, fuses. And we'll set this to ohms. Test our deal's working. That one's good. Both of them are good. Okay. We're going to try firing it up. Now if the compressor doesn't start, it may be that it's overheated. It's actually quite likely. And before we do that, we better hook up our fan cap. Yeah, it's a hot compressor for sure. Give it a little more water. Cool it down faster. Fan's not going to run without that. The capacitor really gives it its initial start. Gets the fan motor running. There we go. And now our leads. We'll make sure these are nice and tight. This one's kind of loose, and I remember when I pulled this one off, it was kind of loose as well. So we'll pinch those down a bit. Still a little loose. Pinch down a bit more. Yeah, nice and tight now. Nice and tight there. Okay. There we go. We're ready to run. Yeah, it's a hot one. Now, if it doesn't, the compressor doesn't start right away, I'll just pull it. If it starts, the Freon will cool it down. But if it doesn't start, I'm gonna have to pull it. It'll just sit there and get hotter and hotter. So, oh, start it right up. It's a beautiful thing. All right. Good. My ice pack. Save it for another mission. Same with this one. Yeah. Line will start to get cold, and we're good to go. I'll stay with it for about 5 minutes and make sure. And while that's going, I can test my other deal. I've got a major slab leak. Got a plumber on the way, so it's all time for fun today. They can't all be easy days, right? Gotta keep it interesting. Okay, here's my microfarad test. Here's testing the 35 microfarad. We got 10 and it's jumping around. Definitely a bad cap though. That's probably why that wire burnt off. It's trying to pull too many amps most likely. And then here's our 5. We're sitting at 2 microfarads. Oh, no good there. Now I'm going to flip this over. We'll take an amp draw reading both on the fan motor and on the black wire for the compressor. Sitting at 9.9 amps. That's good. And 1.4 on the fan, that's good as well. All right. And now just suction line, nice and cold. We're good to go. Thanks for watching. Cook and Maintenance. Survived another one. Good to go. Now it's back to that plumbing leak. Okay. Got it all back together. Line's nice and cold. Good to go.